What's up, guys? If you want to find out how I created this glitter glam makeup look, keep on watching. I'll be using the James Charles makeup brushes along with the Jeffree Star Morphe brushes eyeshadow collab palette. Grabbing the shade Vroom Vroom on the M152 brush, I'll be applying that really lightly above my crease. Remember, when working with dark colors, you don't want to go too dark at first and apply too much pigment. That's when things can get a little bit messy. So try and keep your pigment concentrated by doing small circular motions and or back and forth motions and applying more pigment, dusting off the excess, of course, when needed. This helps create that glow effect when applying darker colors. So you always want to start with a lighter color as a base. Next, we're going to go ahead and blend out any of the harsh edges using your M433 brush. Small circular motions right along the edges of the eyeshadow. This helps create that airbrush finish. Next up, I'll be popping some NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade 604 Milk right on my waterline. This helps brighten the eye makeup look. Grabbing some of the shade Vroom Vroom on the M508 brush, I'm going to go and dust that right along the bottom waterline. And then blend that baby out using the 433 brush. Next up, we're going to go right into our crease with that black shade Fast Lane on the M506 brush. Back and forth motions at this point, right in your crease. Remember, if you need to add more, dust off the excess, and head right back into the crease. Back and forth motions using the shade Fast Lane. With your M456 brush, blend out the edges where it meets the shade Vroom Vroom. You're going to go ahead and cut your crease using the M224 brush with concealer or primer. In this case, I use Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It tends to do a really good job. This acts as a base to any of the shimmer shades and or glitter you'd use. Blend it out using the 574 brush. That way there's no heavy clumping. And then clean up those edges using a little bit of the shade Fast Lane on the 520-0 brush. Time for the shimmer shade Custom Rims on the M410 brush. Apply that right on top of where you applied the primer and or concealer. You can also use the M456 brush. Blend out your outer corners using the M508 brush and a little bit more of the shade Fast Lane if you need. Time for Diamond Dust, the NYX Cosmetics Glitter Liner. I love this stuff. It applies easily and wears beautifully. Blend out any of the edges, same as you would any eyeshadow. On the 506 brush, blend the shimmer shade along with the matte shade there. That way there's no harsh edges. Next, we're going to grab the NYX Cosmetics Liquid Matte Liner and create a winged liner. Make sure everything is even. All the products I've used today will be linked in the description box below, so be sure to check that out and leave any questions or comments. Next up is the Ulta Beauty Gel Liner. I'm applying to my upper waterline. I'm going to use the NYX Cosmetics Mascara in Superhero. I love this stuff. Oh, try not to poke yourself in the eye. We have all done it. Finishing off the eye look using some 3D strip lashes and some latex-free Sephora lash glue, making sure it dries down for about 30 seconds before applying and pinching them along my lashes. Using the Chanel pressed powder in this beige, I'm going to go ahead and apply this powder to all the areas I do not plan to brighten. So on my forehead, on the sides of my face. So my favorite is the You Sculpted palette. I use this to highlight and contour my face. Starting off with the matte highlight shade, I'm going to brighten on my under eyes, hit up my laugh lines. This helps create a flawless finish. No filter, just pure results. Grabbing both the shades soft contour and a little bit of the deep contour, I'm going to go ahead and chisel out my cheekbones and make them look a little bit more prominent, creating a shadow. You can always dab into the skin as well to kind of keep your foundation from moving around, and it helps keep that pigment more alive. Don't forget your forehead and your temple area, and also your chin. Yep, chin and neck. Kind of clean everything up, create that nice shadow. My favorite part is the Radiance highlight. Look at that glow. This is my favorite part of using this palette. It seriously creates a flawless finish every time. Radiance highlight. Next up, I'm using the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette. I'm going to pop the shade Santorini right on my inner corners and blend it out. You guys will never guess that it's actually a Real Techniques lip smudge brush. It works fantastic for the inner corners. And voila, we are done. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys next time.